Usually, I don't make these kinds of videos now. If you have seen my channel, it's basically a compendium of what would you see on care, like if Karens, like if humans had a search history, and if you go on Karen's mind, like this is what you will see. It's just all about rants. It's just straight up ranting, me ranting about anything. I love ranting. Ranting is one of my favorite things. Like I said, you can't just rant in real life. People will see you as annoying, but here you can, right? So yeah, I love ranting. But today's topic is different. Like it's very different today, and very sad. Now, sometimes I talk about sad stuff. Sometimes I don't, but this time, I'm like I said, I was not going to cover this topic because I was genuinely hoping that it would get resolved. But it's been over 1 or 2 months. Like it's been a long time. Like 1 or 2 months are not that much of a time, but in 2024, 1 second is equal to a year. So yeah, so 1-2 months, like it's been a long time, and it's all around a very sad subject to talk about. So what I'm talking is about Wallygator. So Wally, the emotional support alligator. I don't know if you have heard this or not, but there is this cute animal called Wally, the emotional support alligator. And this 6 foot long beast is not a beast. It's a cutie pie. It's a very cute story. Like there are nothing but cuteness. Like he loves to hug. Like he's literally huggy wuggy. He is a huggy wuggy alligator. That's what he is. By the way, not a FNAF reference. Gen Z going on. God damn. But yeah. So yeah, he is a very cute alligator. His name is Wally. So Wally just loves playing around. Like he loves splashing around, and like you could see him visiting nursing home, playing with little kids. He loves splashing around in water. He has visited Philadelphia's Love Park fountain, and hell, he has even met with the mayor, and he wears this cute red harness, and people just like to hold and hug him. Like I said, a huggy wuggy, a true real huggy wuggy. But just like with all good things, even this has a sad. And when I say sad, a real sad ending. So what happened was recently Joey, like the owner's name, Wally's owner's name is Joey. Joey was meeting his friends, like just going around with his friends, like was in his friend's house when, and all, like Joey and Wally both were visiting a friend of Joey, and well, Wally, being the alligator, was like just minding his own business in backyard. You know, the typical alligator shit, crocodile alligator shit, just like they did like sunbathing. Like I don't know if he was sunbathing, but yeah, just minding his own business. When some fanny, some douchebag, some literally small dick loser, a fanny came around. Like, if I don't know if you could believe it or not, but believe it or not, what happened was that fucking small dick loser, that limp dick loser, carried Wally the alligator, threw it in some neighbor's house as of some kind of fucking prank. I don't know how funny if this prank is. Like, this is a very cringe thing to do. Not a cringe thing, it's a danger. It's dangerous. Just imagine for a moment, like it wasn't Wally and it was some alligator, like normal alligator. How the fuck this guy could lift and throw it in some neighbor's house? And well, if you think that it is not crazy, it just gets even more crazy. Now imagine, now put yourself into that neighbor's place. What you would do is close all your doors and run the fuck out of your house and call the trappers, right? The animal trappers. This lady for some reason, I don't know, for some reason, picked up the alligator. Like, yeah, he's an alligator. Like, not like he's a cute alligator. Wally is a cute alligator, but this lady doesn't know he's Wally. This lady thinks this is some alligator, so she picked up that alligator and threw it somewhere else, and then called the Department of Natural Resources, abbreviated as DNR, which is basically some like people contact that like some DNR, like people contact. So she contacted the DNR and called the trap and said yes, there's some, and she said, and she called, like she freaking threw that, she picked up that alligator and threw it and then put it somewhere in her, like somewhere in backyard, and then called the DNR, which is basically abbreviation for Department of Natural Resources, and then the DNR sent out a trapper to take the animal and relocate him. And the trapper did his job. He came, he got Wally, dropped him off in a swamp with 20 other alligators. Now here's the sad thing. Wally, the emotional support animal, like emotional support, like now here's the thing. Wally, the emotional support alligator, was a docile creature. It was basically like a cat, dog, pig, goat, like those docile creatures. It was a docile creature. It was not a fierce alligator. He might be actually dead. That's the sad thing, because there were 20 other alligators, and like I said, like if Wally is a docile creature, he's probably dead, because that's crazy. It's been 1 or 2 months. Yeah, it's been a very sad thing. I don't know. I'm hoping that he's not dead, but that's basically he was a docile creature. But anyhow, the story continues. Like the DNR said, like the trapper, like the permitted trapper that came and picked up, basically responsible to a nuanced alligator found in Brunswick on April 21. Like I said, 1 month ago. Like basically a month ago. Yeah. Like nuanced alligator. Now, and the DNR said the trapper did what was appropriate to do, and put it in a swamp. Which, hey, I get it. It's a job. You did it. Yeah. Congress. But what I like, but the things that I have read from some places or seen from some places, now I don't know how real it is. I'm gonna put a massive, not massive, but I'm gonna put a allegedly on it. So allegedly, people were thinking, like, when Joey asked the trapper, hey, where is my alligator? The trapper said, oh, I will not tell you where it is. First he said like that. The trapper was being a bitch, a massive bitch. And then he said some low, like, I sent him in a forest, but then he said no, not in a forest, in some other location. And finally he said, yeah, I dropped him in a swamp with 20 other alligators. So I don't know why the fuck this trapper was being such an asshole. I don't know, but yeah, he was being like that. Yeah. Now, like, even Joey himself is saying that, like, all we could do is pray, because we need a miracle. Like, yeah, at this point, only a miracle would save Wally, as sad as it sounds. Now, do you think, like, that trapper being an asshole was enough of, let's say, assholery advice? But no, there's something called as internet, like from what I'm posting this, and there's something called as Twitter also exists. The absolute cesspool of conspiracies. So Again, people were taking conspiratorial connotation to this, like claiming Joey was basically doing this all for money, like he just wanted money out of this. Now, yeah, did he put a fundraiser for his search in there? But here's the thing: Joey actually doesn't need to do this for money, because now I don't see TV shows, but from what I've read, Wally the alligator was part of Loki. Like, he was crocodile Loki, and not just that, he has landed massive Hollywood roles. Yeah, so he gets paid like crazy. I'm pretty sure. Not crazy all the time, but yeah, he gets paid. So if Joey just wanted to earn money, he wouldn't have done this. And all he asked was for some $3,200 for the search, which, by the way, as of right now, more than 400 people have donated, and more than $10,000 have been donated, which, hey, like, to cover up the expenses of finding it. So this entire conspiratorial outlook on this, it is stupid. Why would Joey do that? Wally was a cute man, and keeping this money subject aside, for Joey, Wally was like family. Wally was everything. For Joey, Wally was just everything. Like Joey would, like, even Joey said, he is my emotional support alligator for no reason. Like, yeah, he is a cutie patootie. He would never do that. And yeah, and even the great asshole trapper has said that the swamp is very large and finding Wally is slim to none. Which, hey, if you could have also given a hand, but okay. But Joey and his friends are working tirelessly day and night just to find Wally. They're searching the swamp every single day. Like, very sad situation. It is a very, very sad situation. Like, many of the people are like erasing. Like here's the thing: many of the people I think, like the people that have met Wally, they said like he's a cutie pie. He loves cuddling, and here comes the thing: like, Joey is an absolutely amazing guy. Like, he was a rescuer of, like, stray animal, like not stray animal, but wild animals. He would rescue them and then rehabilitate those animals and then send them out. But Joey kept Wally for a reason. He said Wally became special. He attached to me really super close, so I kept him. He was a cutie patootie, and how he found that? It's even more cute. Wally would love chin rubs and giving hugs, like I said, a cuddly wuddy or huggy wuggy. And he doesn't even bite other people when they get close to him. Now, keep in mind, Alligator, whose ancestors are literal dinosaurs, and this animal has not evolved in millions and millions of years. Like, when the asteroid fell on Earth and all dinosaurs were wiped out, crocodiles were one of few that were saved. So it's a prehistoric animal, and it was so much cute. Like, absolutely cuddly when he played with kids and stuff. It was absolutely amazing. Like, cute thing. Even Joey himself said, like, I have never seen something like this in 30 years of my handling of gators. It was amazing. So yeah, it's being a very sad thing. And here comes the thing: like, Vaughn was at all times just by side of Joey, like a family member. Like, when Joey's other family members were dying, and several family members were expiring, like when Joey lost several of his family members, Wally was by his side. When Joey was going through his treatment of prostate cancer, Wally was by his side. Wally was by his side every time. Okay. So, taking the conspiratorial when you look on this, it is crazy. Like, you should not add connotations to this without researching. Like, this is sad, sad. He was like a family member. He even Jewish says he means a lot to me. He said like he's actually like he means as much to me as my children. He like as my children. He literally treated him as a child. And Julie said that Wally is one of the first reptiles to be legally certified as an emotional support animal. Like I said, a cutie patootie, and he went completely like legally. Like the process was long and it took several years, and doctor and a doctor basically and a doctor basically gave the permit. Yeah, today onwards Wally is the emotional support animal, like Wally the emotional support alligator. So yeah, and yeah, before someone says, oh, who can carry keep pet alligators at pets, like hell, even reptiles at pet. According to the Pennsylvania state law, reptiles are permitted as pets, and yeah, you can't just release them into wild. And in Georgia, and well, people saying in Georgia, however, there are only licensed or permitted people who can retain alligators in captivity. Like yeah, and that's how he was keeping. Like there was a tank for Wally where he would just sleep and they'll just do the thing. And there was another cute thing. Like one of the cutest things that I have. Like he was just like us, like gamers. Like he was literally a gamer. Wally the alligator was Wally the gamer gator because he would like eating Cheetos and fried chicken, like literally gamer fuel, like gamer oil. So yeah, it hits deep down in heart, you know? And I actually wanted to end this on a high note, but considering like governments exist, I don't feel like I could ever end this on a high note. So what happened was, governments being governments, and once again proving why I hate governments so much, they did, you know what they did? The DNR, that the Department of National Resources, told Joey that if he finds and catches Wally, he would be prosecuted. Joey would be prosecuted to find his pet Wally, pet alligator Wally. And government being government, the spokesman of the DNR refused to comment any further than this statement, like giving a massive fuck you to Joey. Like, do I have to explain like why governments are shit? We all know their shit. We all know that. We all know that. But hey, I could end it on a good and a goofy note. Like the good note is that like the community, like I said, community was absolutely worried when they heard about this, and people were doing their also research, and people did the best. And what I liked about this, when governments start to be shit, agitate, and that's what people were doing. They were agitating, so people started to flood the governor's office with calls and letters saying, "Hey, just find Wally, which is so amazing. Like, yeah, annoy the fuck out of that piece of shit governor, and like, yeah, annoy the fuck out of it. Annoy the fuck out of that governor. And the goofy note that I would like to say is that, have you guys, like, do you know there's a TV show called Dog the Bounty Hunter? Now that man is a specimen that needs to be studied. Now that man and deserves an entirely different video for himself. But I will give you a quick load check now. Dog the Bounty Hunter is basically, now if you have played Red Dead Redemption 2, you might have like there are missions at the end of the game where you as someone find some criminals and then help and then give them to the police and the police and arrest those criminals. So that is called bounty hunting. I know many people know this, but I probably many people know this. So yeah, Dog is the bounty hunter. he many of the like sometimes he sometimes arrests criminals, and sometimes he arrests innocent and he helps her, and sometimes he arrests innocent people who are just trying to escape the shit ass government rules. But that's the course of fun. Like we all know that. So people are saying, hey dog, the bounty hunter. You find like you catch criminals, you arrest criminals and innocent people sometimes. So hey, why not you find innocent alligator this time? Which is like cool thing, you know. But yeah, this is an absolutely sad thing. Like this is a very very sad story that I have heard in general. Like it's been 2 months and there has not been yet a sign. Like many people are losing hope. Like Joe isn't, but I feel like Joe is also very sad from the end. Like I'm wishing the absolute best, like best for that. Like may a miracle occur. Like yeah, miracle should occur, and Wally the alligator, Wally the gamer gator, like you say, the Cheetos muncher, the fried chicken eater should be allowed. Like he should be found. He should be found. So yeah, I know today's video is a little bit different. Hope you guys have a good night, good day, good whatever. Have a just great time. Just stay nice with everyone and be cool people in general. Help others like good people. So annoy the fuck out of bad people, but help good people, and that's really about it, I guess. Have a nice day. Bye bye.